Hello everyone, and welcome to MissingPiecesGallery.com. Say hello, Shek. Shek is here. And today we're here because we'd like to show you something that's very dear and close to my heart. It's a book, children's book. And the reason why it's so dear to my heart is because I wrote it. And it's beautifully illustrated by a gentleman by the name of Don Berry. He's from Arizona, and I think he did a remarkable job on the illustrations. Beautifully done, very colorful. So anyway, this is the book. It's called What My Hands Can Do, and it teaches children left and right hand. Now it's a book that a child, I would call it an interactive book. Because it's a tool that helps them learn their left and right hand. Now, as you can see, it is a board book, so it's not easily torn or bent or ripped apart. Not that it isn't impossible for young children to destroy a toy or a book, but it does make it a little more difficult for them. So anyway, the other nice thing about it is that if their hands happen to be just a little sticky and it gets on the book, it's not a big problem. You just take a lightly damp cloth and wipe it clean and dry it, and then it's good for the next read. So that's that. Anyway, let's get started. It's called What My Hands Can Do. Go to the first page, and as you can see on the first page there is a diagram of a left hand and a right hand, and the child puts their hand on each one of these to match, and that's the first lesson in learning left and right hand. Then we can go on to the book, and it says, with my left hand I can wave hello or goodbye, and with my right hand I can give cool high fives, yeah. And with my left hand I can pet my little dog's belly. With my right hand Mama says to shake hands with Mr. Deli. Do you like to shake hands? Come on, we can shake hands. There you go. Anyway, you get the idea of it. And here's the pictures with the diagram of the left and the right hand. And as you can see, it's a very colorful book, very nicely illustrated. And that's that. That gives you an idea of the book. Now, I could be very happy to come and do a read for you. Say libraries, bookstores, daycare centers, or even, how about homeschoolers? Get a group of kids together. I'll be more than happy to come by and do a read and possibly do some games, or we could just sit around and talk about the book and you can ask me questions. I don't mind questions at all. I enjoy them, actually. I think they're a lot of fun, and can ask some interesting questions from time to time. And the kids do pretty good at asking me questions too. So as far as games go, I remember back in when I went to school a while ago, we used to play this little game called Hokey Pokey, and it was kind of fun to play. We used to do help to teach us left and right hand. It kind of went like this. It goes, you put your left hand in, you put your left hand out, you put your left hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. So, and it goes on from there. You do your right hand and your left foot and your right foot and your left leg and your right leg, and it's kind of a fun game to play, and it gives the kids a little movement and something to do. It's a fun little game. So, and also, this time I want to show you, bring this up, t-shirts. Of course, t-shirts. Now this t-shirt is kind of a large t-shirt, and we noticed that when we were printing it. My husband did the printing of the t-shirts, and we were looking at him and going, you know, that shirt's a little large for a small child. But we held on to them thinking that, you know, you could use this when you go to the beach, and you can put it over top of their swimsuit while they play in the sand. So, you know, and it's large enough to be kind of floppy around. And so, and one of the things that I wanted to show you about with this print is the type of print that we use. Now, as you can see, I can roll this up, go like this, and you can see it's nice and soft and smooth. You notice that a lot of times you get printed t-shirts, and they're stiff. Some of them feel like cardboard and they stick at you. They're not very comfortable to wear. So we had used this process called sublimation, in which the ink gets turned into a gas, transferred into the material, and then it becomes part of the shirt. So it's nice and soft and smooth. You can't tell that it's even there. So that's that. And for this shirt, for the beach shirt, I would say if you could give me a donation of $2, that works for me. So we also have some other shirts that are packaged, and smaller sizes, of course. Here's the first one, and it's the two little boys giving cool high fives, and I call them the basketball boys. So that's one shirt. And then we have the little girl by her bed saying prayers at night. And that's another shirt. So those are nice. And I would say, now we do have a limited number of these shirts. And like I said, my husband's no longer here. So when they're gone, they're gone. That's it. You know, there's no more. He's not here to print them anymore. But we do have some. And if you're interested in purchasing a shirt, please do. Asking for a donation of $5. And that works. So, as for the book, this too is available and for sale. If you could interested in purchasing the book, send me an email and I'll send it out to you for a price, of course. And I guess that's about it. And as far as the coming for a read, just send me an email and I'll get back with you with the details. So, that's it. Thank you for watching the video, and you have a blessed day.